See, I don't know if the energy is telling you to hold back or the energy is telling you to be careful of becoming too greedy, um, or being ungrateful, you know. It could be held back from a King of Wands. This person, they could be an Aries, don't have to be. This could be somebody that is coming in to maybe bring you some type of offer, give you some type of gift, but it's going to be a Tower with this situation. Or maybe you then built some type of stability for yourself, the King of Wands sees, and they want to come in to add to it, and you'll be surprised. Um, this could also involve some type of earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, don't have to be. It's like maybe you're at peace, you're to yourself, but somebody want to come in and shake some things up. Maybe they want to come in as if they're coming genuine with the Ace of Pentacles here, but it could just be surface level, so you got to be careful about that. But whatever it is, I feel like it might be a surprise, or it might be all of a sudden. Hi, pretty girls. So this person might come in with like, just for a little bit. Put some deodorant on. I'm gonna smell good, baby. So this person might come in like giving you like compliments or complimenting you, or you know, they might be coming in heavy with the, ooh, you look good, ooh, I see what you've done for yourself, da 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 da. But I can't help but notice these things on the ground. So they like may really come in heavy, but it's really just breadcrumbing. It's like that's what people do. Like in the beginning, they come in with all this lovey-dovey stuff, and then the more you get to know them, the more you find out that it was only surface level. So just be careful of that. You definitely have worked hard. You've worked very hard to achieve whatever you may have or whatever you will have. But God is also saying, like, he don't want you to become too greedy or become too closed off to the point where you're just focused on your career or focused on your money or focused on everything that you've achieved to the point where you're scared to open up to people. Remember to be fearless. Remember to have courage. Be brave when it comes to meeting people, when it comes to what people are offering you. They may be real blessings, but I feel like everything that you've been through should give you that courage to want to get deeper, versus just taking what you're given, right? With the Ace of Pentacles. Hello, welcome in. Hey, Micaiah, welcome in. Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing? Hit that like button for your girls. Support the channel through your likes, through your subscribes, through your shares, and your donations as well if you feel called. But let's get it. The Four of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles? What are we holding on to? Yeah. Holding back from opportunity. See? The Page of Pentacles. I can't make this up. You can be holding back from opportunity, afraid of losing it all, afraid of being taken for granted, or afraid of putting your all into something and not getting anything in return. Where God is telling you, like, maybe change your perspective and look at things from a wider view. Look at things from a courageous point of view. Like, everything that you've been through, you've got through. So there's really no need to hold on to the pain or the hurt that's been caused by other people, and allow yourself to open up and experience. You could be like drained. I was just thinking, like, today, like, it's a hot day outside, and finally we're starting to get hot. We're starting to get great weather. And I was like, man, I should try to take advantage of the great weather and go outside. But it's like, man, I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. And so I'm content in the house. You know what I'm saying? And that's another energy that I could be picking up on, because it's like you're content with where you are. You're content with being to yourself. You're content with, you know, you like, shit, I got everything in here, what I need to go outside for. Or I got everything right here, what I need to open up to somebody for. But you're attractive. You're smart. You a go-getter. You're fearless. If, like, you know what I'm saying? If you be put in a position. Let me see. I feel like if you get put in a position, you will definitely, like, stand up if you need to. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to help these kids right quick. Your feet are getting big.
Yes, I know.
You know?
That's why I need a bigger size.
Okay, that was the stuff I got to try to fix the TV. You can put it right there and we'll talk about it later.
I want to get lost. I want some Asia package.
Okay, just throw it over there.
Outside. Want some pick up. Hello?
Okay, Princess Erica said, how many times does God put us in a den, in the lion's den? How many times do we need to go back into the furnace? That's a great question, Princess Erica. I do believe that that would actually be a question to, what is the lesson? What is the lesson? When, you know, pay attention to, if you find yourself in a cycle that keeps being repetitive, but you keep getting hurt in this cycle, what I would ask is, what is it that is being exposed to me the most in this situation? And then pray for answers. Look, I can't make this up. Top of the deck, we got the 5 of Cups. Hey, welcome in, Antonio. Listen, look. 5 of Cups on the top of the deck. What did I say? This is somebody that feel like every time. And then Erica just confirmed it for me about how somebody feel like, you know what I'm saying, every time they may open up or accept an opportunity or go outside or whatever the case may be, they find themselves getting bit by the lion, or they find themselves getting dragged into a painful place. Wow, I can't make this shit up. Wow, but I get it, because I feel like there's lessons that we have to learn, and until we actually start asking ourselves, what is this? And asking God and praying to God, then we won't find the answer. We will continue to be in those repetitive cycles. But it is hard trying to open up, you know, after being done so wrong so many times. It's scary. It's like, who do I open up to? Why would I open up to them? But what you got to know is that you got to open up to God. You got to open up to God. That's what you're being drawn to. Open up to God. Once you open up to God, you'll open up to yourself. Once you open up to yourself, you'll realize that you can trust yourself, and you can trust the decisions that you are now making. A lot of times we are conditioned and we get in cycles because it's comfortable and it's familiar. But that is the main cycle that God is trying to pull you from. What's familiar? What's comfortable? What did I say? 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? Didn't I say that this person is like, they didn't build so much for themselves that they afraid to take an opportunity because they feel like whoever come towards them is only wanting to end their stability. Is only wanting to hurt their value. Is only wanting to make them suffer in some way, shape, or form. Wow. But I feel like that's why you have to go deeper and come up off of just the surface. come up off just the surface. This could have been, that's because maybe you were in a long-term relationship, maybe a relationship, and this is a general collective, so take the energy as it resonates and leave the rest for who it may help or resonate with. I'm not here to pressure or put my thoughts or opinions on anybody, so definitely feel free to speak your truth. But I do feel like this could have been somebody that was possibly married before, don't have to be. Or you could be somebody that was just in a long-term relationship. You so used to giving your all to people and never really getting anything in return. And when you're down, when you're hurting, you don't feel like there's anybody that's willing to actually step up for you. And to the point where you've maybe even tried to test people to see if they would be willing to open up or step up for you. And it's been horrible. It's been horrible, but you are not alone at all. You are not alone at all. It's the Ace of Pentacles right here. Yeah, the moon. You always feel like the offer is hiding something. They're hiding something. It's an illusion. But what did I say when the Ace of Pentacles came out? I said, yeah, you know, but you've been through enough to learn or to know now that you have to go deeper. You have to go deeper with people. And the way that you go deeper is not by giving all of you. It's by giving what you're getting. Giving what you're getting. You know, you give a little, they give a little. You give a little, they give a little. You know what I'm saying? Making it equal again. Making it worth your while. But the only way you're going to get to that is by opening up and maybe even working on the fear that you carry within. Queen of Wands, you're very beautiful. You're very attractive inside and out. You have a purpose in this life, and the way that you're going to realize what it is by diving deeper. Princess Erica said, that's me for sure. Antonio said, I have been trying to recover from this situation. Princess Erica said, I remember when I used to meet cool people that would be so willing to help me. And now I have church friends that doubt me and aren't really that cool. I need good friends. Micaiah said, what are the spiritual causes of my blockages? You could ask to the divine in your heart and several times before sleep to get answered throughout your dreams, and then write the dream and work on yourself. Princess Erica said, not talking down, but I need help in a different direction and exactly nothing in return. Princess Erica said, you're speaking about me. They never did. Micaiah said, to be in a better compatibility with divine. Antonio said, 8 years lying to myself, but I'm going back to work on my own lifestyle. Lene said, thank you. Princess Erica said, what do I have to give? There's never an opportunity to give them something. I'm always in lack and in need of something. Lene said, move in. Okay, so Princess Erica, what you don't realize is that you could possibly be someone that tests the heart of people, because a lot of people give, but they're not giving from their heart. They're giving from a surface level. They're giving from the fact that they know they have something to give and they looking at you as having nothing. But your heart says it all. Who you are says it all. And God has stripped you of things because maybe in the past you were the one that was always giving, but you were giving from your heart and never wanting anything in return. But now, since you don't have anything to give, you don't feel valuable. That is your lesson. You have value, even without money, even without anything to give. You still have value. And it's your life purpose that is moving you right now. Maybe you could have invested in the wrong things in the past. And that's what has taken away your stability or your lifestyle or the money that you are used to. And God could be saying, go deeper. It's not just surface level. It's not just the material things that you have to offer or someone has to offer you. And I understand what you're saying about your church friends. A lot of them be the main ones that judge, but be holding something for themselves. But no judgment here, because they'll all get the lesson that they deserve to get. But like I said, even with you saying that you've been in church and now you don't feel like you can trust the friends that you've gained, because you are here maybe to test the heart of the people around you. So dig a little more deeper into God and dig a little more deeper into yourself. And make sure that you're open and willing to listen. Micaiah said, giving or receiving from some people can be very dangerous. Some people not deserve help for a moment because of karma. And that could because some people could do bad with it against the giver. I experienced that. The hand of some people have curses. Man, I would say that's the truth. I would say that's the truth. And I would also say that some people that give to you, after they give to you, they go back and then they tell everybody what they gave you, and they tell everybody about how you're in need. And it's not like, oh, in need, help this person. It's, oh, they need this, they need that. So like I said, it's all about testing the heart. What did I say? Oh my goodness. Wow. And I just split the deck on the King of Cups and the Devil. Look at this. Wow. Which is telling you, some people give out of jealousy and not their heart. That was just confirmation of what I just said. Some people give to say they have one up, and not because they're actually helping you. What else do we have? Page of Cups. Death. A change. Somebody is going through a change. Hello, thank you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments and your shares. Yes, I am doing a free collective reading. I am not currently doing any free personal reads. Subscribe if you catch a vibe. No pressure here. Thank you. Page of Swords. Also, a lot of people, like you said, like even Micaiah said, like gifts can be, you know, it could be surface level. It could go back to the root or condition of man. And when the wealth ends, then where does their soul land? Where does their soul land? You gotta watch. You have to pay attention. Wow, Sa says she prayed for me to fall ill. Weird. I turned to her with trust. See? It be like that. It be like that. Sa said then she paid me some money to feel good about herself. She admitted that. Wow. Wow, this is deep. This is deep. Y'all are all spiritual leaders. And it's time to step into your calling. And it's also time to watch who you look up to. Because not everybody is the truth. Not everybody is the truth. Wow. A lot of people are of man and they are of material things in this world. It doesn't go back to God. It doesn't go back to earth. It doesn't go back to nature. It goes back to the greed and the gold and the silver and the things that people boast about having nowadays in this life. Fancy cars, fancy homes, fancy things in their homes. But God is saying, bring it back to the people. Bring it back to the true love, the genuineness of the heart, the natural connections, the natural abundance. Love is the highest energy of all, but one bad apple can spoil the whole bag. Also, what I'm getting is money and greed can ruin a great relationship.
Someone's stepping on the table leg.
Tell her don't do that.
Mom, I said Dim have a boyfriend.
Don't step on no grass. I mean, on no glass, Shine. Don't step on the table.
Okay. Guess what, Mama? Nobody wanna play with me.
Okay.
If I acting that way.
She said nobody want to play with her. That's why she acting that way. 4-year-old, y'all. 4-year-old. But yeah, people act out. I was just saying that. I was literally just saying that. That people get money And it causes them to end a great relationship, a great partnership, a great friendship, whatever the case may be. And that's what's happening right now with a lot of our situations. That's wild. But the Queen of Swords, you got to listen to God, and you got to speak to people with truth, with love, and with constructive criticism.
Hey, Mommy. Hey, Mommy.
That is your power. That is your power. You know when things are surface level. Look. You know when things are surface level. You feel it. You can't hide it. You can't deny it. And you may even shy away. You let people's money kind of shut you up, shy you off, throw you off, and scare you away. But God is saying, no, the calling I have for you is to open up and let that person know my love comes from God. Your material things can be gone in an instant. And love is the highest energy of all. Love is the highest energy of all. It may take time for you to see this about people, or it may have taken time for you to see this about people. But you know, and don't shy away from it. Don't be afraid, because a lot of people buy love, but love can't be bought. That's what they don't know. So they are nothing but fools. They are nothing but fools to think that they can buy someone as genuine, honest, and loving as you are. And so when you see this, when you sense this in people, then you have to walk away. Whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member, whatever. When you sense that somebody is boasting their life off of their material wealth and where they see themselves at here today, then you have to be open and willing to trust God and walk away. Because you know that you don't have anything coming with that person but pain. Nothing but pain. Because at the end of it all, they're going to try to put you to shame. And you don't belong, that you don't deserve that. Your love is deserving. Your love is worthy. Your love is beautiful. And you don't have to act out either to get somebody to see who you are. Because God knows who you are. And He's moving you towards your soul tribe. So any relationship where they try to steal your light from you because of their shiny things that they want to throw on, and you know you feel it, and you give to these people without expecting anything in return, then you are being called to walk away. You are being called to take a leap on God, because you don't deserve to be in the cycle of man when you are more pure than the earth. Man, what did I say? Oh my God. The 9 of Pentacles on the top of the deck. I didn't know. But the Nine of Pentacles talks about somebody that is highly favored by the Lord. And as long as you keep your eye on God, he'll keep his eyes on you. And I think that's what I'm going to leave it at, because I'm about to take my kids somewhere right quick. But I do appreciate whoever tapped in today. Thank y'all so much. Until we meet again, family, y'all be safe.